Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 196 of the Air Force Podcast. My name is Eric Tyler. Join me today, Chris Gelato.
196, baby. We're getting close.
Indeed.
To that 200. Now, has Eric started anything? Has Eric done anything?
There are whispers, there are rumors.
Cancel Lodge Chapter 3, nowhere in sight.
Incorrect.
Has it started?
Grounds have been laid.
Has pen gone to paper?
Yes.
It has started. Interesting. Look forward to that. Maybe if Eric stops playing so much Civ, he can get some work done. You know, Civ 6. He's building his empires. You know, he's doing all kinds of work. Alright? But not making...
Now, I will... what do you think about this?
What?
I'm doing a campaign at the moment. Religious victory.
Yeah.
Spreading Shanksism. How do you feel about that?
It's a noble cause.
We're going to try and get that victory for the
It's
boy
noble.
Shanks.
It's a noble cause. We love to see it. Alright? Now, Eric.
What?
Do you want to do just One Piece news or JoJo news?
Let's get all out of the way.
One Piece news. You know, the big color spread is out. The nice 100 character thing.
It's poster somewhere.
One Piece in space. You know,
Sure.
it was on the space station. That's where they unveiled the poster. Now, where did we purchase this poster? Where did we get this poster? Many questions about that.
Yes.
All-time classic poster. Alright. From Oda. Top 100 characters. What's going on in the One Piece anime? How close are we to hype?
We're a while away.
We're a while away.
Long
Yeah.
while away.
Yamato. Look at
It's
the
always
samurai
fascinating to me
Sanachi.
that they make Luffy look like trash.
I know. Moving slow.
They always make him look like garbage.
I don't know what's going on.
He kind of like
Where
gingerly...
is the speed?
He kind of like gingerly throws ulti into
I
the
know.
ground.
Where's the speed? Where's the impact?
Meanwhile, ulti's blowing up the planet with a headbutt.
Cubes. Alright. Now, of course, Eric. The soundboard is back with a new edition, Eric. The classic.
Japanimation.
Alright? The classic. To be used when things are too anime. When people say things that are too anime.
Just make Luffy look good. It's all,
100%.
you know.
Now, another character, as we all know. Zolo.
Always looks good.
Always gets the sauce. Always looks good. And that's just how it is in the anime, Eric.
Alright.
The Zoro fans always get fed. Now,
Interesting, they just completely spoiled the Yamato Ace connection. Straight up.
they don't give a fuck.
They're trying to make Yamato look
The
real.
anime does not give a fuck.
The anime only is not Ace. Shido's
Yeah.
Ace.
Yeah. Now, there are Vivo cards out there.
You know I stand on Vivo cards by now, Christian.
Yeah.
False information.
Gukimaru one's interesting at least. We'll clear that up. You know, go look at the Vivo cards, you know. SBS 100. Nothing real there.
Okay.
You know.
Fiending as always.
Sure, a lot of, you know, dick questions, tipped questions, you know how it is.
The first four.
It always is the way it is. I was just like, what's going on here? Alright, JoJo news, Stone Ocean anime will be releasing monthly.
That fits perfectly with the Christian schedule idea.
The idea was, hey, why don't we just do the JoJo show in one big chunk? And
Are we assuming 4 episodes at a time is going to come out monthly? Or
we're
what's the deal?
assuming. It's all assumptions.
Okay.
Might get a huge chunk at the start.
What do you get 1 a month?
No. It'll take literally like 3 years. Yeah, doubtful. We'll get at least 4's. Perfectly reasonable. You know, we'll go through a lot of content in those 4 episodes. Maybe it releases with maybe
Maybe they're just
few
hour
more.
episodes.
Could. Like 2 hour episodes. I don't know. They probably want to package it and sell it to TV and shit. So, it's probably in episode forms. JoJo Part 6 coming in December. We'll be there. Looks like it's a monthly show. Hopefully it lines up perfectly with Oda's schedule.
Be great.
Be
convenient.
Speaking of which, we got a break. What are we doing for this break?
People saying Tokyo Ghoul. People saying a lot of things.
We'll think about it. Alright, we'll think about what we do with the break. Anyway, New chapter on Shadow Soul is out. Somewhat controversial chapter.
Controversial.
You see, a certain character does certain things, and she goes from likable to unlikable, and that's kind of the point. But it's hard for people to.
Are you creating
get.
conflict, Christian, to resolve it later?
No. I don't want to spoil it. Go read it.
It's gonna be a character arc you just made up.
It's there the whole time.
Okay.
All right. So,
is this pink idiot?
No.
Okay.
Go find out. All right. Go find out. But, go read that. Enjoy it. Move into a flashback. Everyone likes a flashback. All right.
Okay.
What do we have for the people, Eric? We got the chapter.
We're gonna talk about
of One Piece War. Twin Dragons.
We're gonna set a few people straight.
Agenda. Eric's mad. Agenda piece. We got How Strong is Shanks. We got topic of the show. Kaido's damage tally.
The goalposts have moved so far.
That's what people do. But topic of the show, Eric. Kaido's damage tally.
Yes.
How much damage has he taken? Who's done what? Who's done the most?
Percentages.
Stats.
Right.
I don't know, but maybe I'll name the thing. You name the percentage.
Okay.
All right. As a meme.
Sure.
We'll see if it adds up to 100. We'll see what it adds up to.
All
right. All right. We got that. We got Thunderdome with questions. All right. Now, let's move into the chapter. Silver's coming in with a question for us. Why is Yamato the best choice for the new Straw Hat pirate segment? Well, we'll see in this chapter.
Okay.
The raw physicality and power.
The hype is out of control.
I mean, what's left to be... There's nothing you can pin on a Yamato. There's nothing you can say about Yamato that reduces her strength in any way. You can't say it anymore. People are going to say it.
Uphill battle.
But
against the agenda.
Defense. She got defense. She got power. She got speed.
Let's get into it.
Alright? And we'll get into it. But first off, chapter 1024? Or is it 5? I think it's 5.
5.
Alright? Twin Dragons. Luffy is trying to ride Momonosuke. Momonosuke is still scared of heights. We like to see it. Adult body, child mind.
Memes ensuing.
We're not... Yeah, but he's not strong. He just has the dragon abilities, alright?
He's tough.
He's got that toughness.
And that power, actually.
He's got that borrow breath.
He's got that power to fly through buildings.
I mean, that's raw physicality from the dragon fruit.
That's right.
Alright, he's got the raw physicality. He's got the scales.
Does he have the raw defense? Does he have the raw physical power of Odin?
No. And you need Haki, so it doesn't matter. We all know you need Haki to damage Odin. Or damage Kaido.
Yes.
So, Momonosuke here to hold up Wano. We know the drill. Alright, we know the drill. Now, here's the problem. We see the shot of Onigashima. It's still over the water. How much time has passed?
We're getting an update.
Alright.
At some point.
At some point we'll get an update. Has not hit the land yet, interestingly. So, Onigashima flying in. We move on to the result of the Thunderbagua clash. Kaido Yamato. Kaido is bleeding from his head somewhere. Yamato used some sort of ice armor coating to block the Thunderbagua.
The utility is crazy.
The defense.
This is a Thunderbagua.
This is candy armor level defense.
Higher.
Can't be. I guess it's got the same, elemental weakness as fire. You would assume.
But who knows?
Now I'm assuming it's ice. It's called Mirror Mountain or something.
Sure. Some kind of crystal, maybe.
Implying like a snowy mountain theme. Mirror, glossy,
This is a crazy feat. And people need to start recognizing how crazy these feats are instead of being like, yeah, cool. This is Kaido. An Emperor of the Sea. He one-shot Gear 4 Bound Man.
Eric, I already told you, if Kid was doing this...
Doflamingo wasn't able to penetrate Luffy.
Eric, I already told you, if Kid was doing this, everyone would say Kid's stronger than Luffy.
I think people have lost their minds. completely lost all perspective.
Yes.
King has no chance against Kaido.
Luffy got one shot by Kylo. Can't forget that.
After he beat Katakuri.
Yeah.
In Gear 4.
Yeah.
One shot.
Yeah.
Yamato's taking Thunderbargo, is able to do Thunderbargo, is Conqueror's coding the speed and power to clash with Kaido.
Yes, Eric, and
Not any fucking idiot can just clash clubs with Kaido.
let's not forget, Eric, the only reason why Yamato didn't obliterate ulti is because she had Sea Stone cuffs on. Which is an even crazier
Is that
thing.
the SBS or is that the Viva cards?
I think it's the river cards, but
If it's true,
if true,
assuming some percentage of Sea Star, who knows?
of course, the 1 percentage.
She was nerfed her entire life training with Kaido.
People want to talk shit, Eric. People want to talk shit about Yamato. No, Yamato crazy broken.
She fought Ace with those cuffs on.
Exactly, and we all know Ace is fraudulent.
Alright? Ace is
no.
Ace. Alright. Marco, King, Katakuri.
Marco got throttled by Big Mom. We saw it on screen.
One shot grabbed by the throat by Big Mom.
Basically defeated.
Well, what is this meme going around? People tell me, we're gonna wait for the King fight. King is nowhere near
There
Kaido.
is no feat Zoro can do that puts the feats above Yamato in this fight.
Unless he goes up there as 1v1's
Unless
Kaido.
1v1's him, unless fucking Zoro one-shots
Could you imagine?
King next
could
week.
you imagine Zoro was doing this? Stronger than Luffy. He's
I know,
had more
I know,
time fighting
I know.
solo 1v1. He's done more damage.
I know.
Look at the defensive feats.
I know. I'm aware.
Do people realize how fast Kaido actually is?
Yeah. Well, speed blitzing Luffy with Future Sight. Luffy saying the Thunder Fog was so fast, I could bet I still got nicked, even when he's calm. He's cool, he's collected.
He's beating her down with Conqueror's coating on his mace, and she's fine.
Conqueror's coding and Devil Fruit Ice Magic. Both. We'll get into it.
Mythical Zoan. Not just a mythical.
Sure. Yamato pops up, slams Kylo in the face with some sort of ice infusion attack called something slash.
There's your damage, people.
Slamming Kylo heading to the ground. Alright? Kylo tries to convince Yamato that all her friends are nice to her because they fear her. Kylo, Yamato clashing.
You're an
all
Oni,
kinds
there's
of
no
things.
such thing as friendship.
Yeah, Kylo slams Yamato in the ground.
Ogre race confirmed.
He then tells her that you're the child of ogres, implying Yamato's mom also an ogre.
Yes.
Yamato, pure-bred ogre. Oni. The Oni race confirmed.
Yes.
It's been confirmed, people. The
Speculated.
Oni race, speculated for a long time.
Now confirmed.
Now confirmed. Is it related to the Ancient Giants? Are we going to get more about this? How many are there? Now that we know about them, will we see them everywhere?
Kaido just in a fit of rage. Conqueror's Haki flying off, beating her into the ground.
Sure. Now, is Moria part of this
Yes.
Oni race?
Correct.
So we're going to say Moria, Kaido, Yamato, Black Maria. I'm trying to think. Who else? Hannibal?
Yeah, I was going to say Hannibal, maybe.
Question mark. He's not that big. I think that's it. You could throw out Oars Jr. I don't know if that... What's the
Got
same
on
thing?
there, sure.
Yeah, but, Only race confirmed. We like to see it. We speculated for a long time. Alright. Very interesting. She is not meant to be friendly with humans, Eric. Obviously, some sort
This
of...
is your blood right. This is who you are.
Obviously, some sort of massacre, some sort of thing went down.
slavery, perhaps.
Slavery, perhaps. We'll see what happens with the Oni race.
Ancient
Maybe
kingdom nonsense.
maybe it's got to do
surely.
with Kaido's flashback. When's that happening?
Maybe it's got to do with Sun God and Ikakusha.
All kinds
Why
of
was that
things.
brought up?
Apparently,
For the Lunarians.
Who's nickname is that he talks all the time.
He does talk a lot.
He does just talk.
Yeah.
About random shit.
Got pummeled by Jinbei.
Sure. All right. So, what do we think about this Oni angle? Shouldn't it have come up earlier? Maybe we get a better picture of Kaido earlier. Would have been more
I
interesting.
told you we went down with Kaido and Yamato, and we're still going. This is a tag team fight now.
Sure, but are we going to get more flashback? Are we going
Yes.
to get Kaido's flashback? Does it have to do with his Oni race? What happened to the Oni race? Did the Navy eradicate it?
We will get
All kinds
many
of questions,
things.
alright?
We should.
More questions for Kaido, alright? Then, Momonosuke just flying towards Wano. He crashes into the Skull Dome and starts flying around everywhere. Everyone's just like, you know, sweaty. Everyone's just like, what's going on?
Yeah. It's Kaido, it's not Kaido.
Kaido, what's going on? Kaido, it's not Kaido. What's Monkey D doing? Monkey D's back. All types of things. Momo then suddenly bursts out of the top. All right, we see him flying. Luffy's trying to, get him on track, tell him to man
Are they
up.
going to play over the top when this happens in the anime?
Yeah, well, the new opening. It's no longer over the top, but yeah. So, Luffy arrives on the Skull Dome. Yamato runs in, uses some sort of divine swiftness technique. I don't know what this is about.
I don't know what it is.
It's called divine swiftness. Is it the Conqueror's coding?
Is
it a
speed?
movement? Don't know what this divine swiftness is. Sounds hype though. Alright. Luffy goes Snake Man. Snake Man returns, Eric. We never thought it would happen.
It's here.
Where's Tank Man? Snake Man returns.
People asking why he wanted to Snake Man. Clearly range.
Sure, why not? He then uses a jet culverin. Yamato uses...
With the drip on it.
I already said that, alright?
Jerk
Conqueror's
over.
coding. Conqueror's coding, Eric.
No divine pistol yet, Christian.
Not called divine pistol.
No new move set yet.
No, but Yamato is saying divine swiftness.
Yeah, so
Maybe
Divine
because I'm gonna do with
departure.
that. Maybe it's because I'm gonna do with that. Alright. Comes in with that jet culverin, with that Conqueror's coding. Yamato comes in with that, what's it called? It's called like white
White Viper or something. White Serpent.
White Serpent. Smacks Kaido. He stumbles. He goes back into dragon form. Luffy thanks Yamato for holding off Kaido for him. Luffy declares that he will be the Pirate King. Classic.
Kaido asks, who is this?
Yeah.
What is this dragon?
Momonosuke says, I will be the man to become the Shogun of Wano.
Momo off the crew.
Alright. The world
Is
doesn't
it a-
need two dragons. Alright. What about Monkey D Dragon?
Does anyone need a dragon?
This world doesn't need two dragons. That's
Yes.
what he says. Alright. Needs one. Needs Kaido. Kaido thinks it needs himself.
Yeah.
Right. He is the dragon. He is the Oni. And that's the chapter. End of the chapter.
Gonna be a crazy next chapter.
Should be, Eric.
We should get a combo fight.
Here's the thing. Do we start the combo fight and then we cut to Zoro Sanji? We need a Big Mom update. She's still taking no damage.
She's not going
What's
down.
going to happen?
She can't go down.
There's no how. How does she even? What even happens with Big Mom?
I'm speculating Stooge, Seastone,
Nonsense.
baboonery with Kid and Law somehow doing some kind of maneuver and
Yeah, but
shipping her out of here with
they-
Paris Burrow.
Paris Burrow's gonna get murdered by Neko.
There are some donuts, Christian.
I'm telling you, she's gonna get blasted off Wano and fall onto the stick of the fucking the Big Mom pirates or some shit like that, right? Now we do have 100 rupee donation.
Yes.
Great work as always. Why are races like Oni/fishermen established as non-human and long arm, long head, or long neck people seen as perfectly normal? Well, they're still sold in the slave market. They're still in categories.
Long arm are hideous.
You don't really see, the biggest like oppressed race is obviously fishermen. Like minks are just hanging around.
Yeah, Duntida.
Like no one talks badly about minks.
But everyone's up for slavery in the auction, Christian.
Sure, but different prices, different
Celestial
values.
Dragons don't won't really care about the
Sure.
race.
Sure, but different prices, different values. So we never really seen anyone have a bad reaction to minks or long arm or just fishermen. Fishermen get the brunt of it.
Yeah.
Strangely. But there you go. That's what it is. All right. People acting like racism has logic to it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no logic.
What another donation, Christian?
Another donation from Heavy Hitman, $1.85. Is that the amount of money left in a bank account? Like, what's a
Who knows?
random amount of money? But okay, we'll take it.
So what do you think about the chapter?
Great chapter, short chapter. We got Momonosuke fucking around.
A lot of doubles,
like 3
going
double
for it,
face
yeah.
spreads, just smashing through.
Sure.
Only
Setting up
Kushima.
some crazy stuff. The Luffy Yamato tag team.
Unexpected.
Two animals.
Sure.
Two absolute specimens. And now Luffy is going to be the target. Yamato can get some good hits in.
Very good hits.
Much like Zolo.
Sure.
Yamato doesn't have to be a tank anymore, Christian.
No. But she can play multiple roles. Right? She can play multiple roles.
Yamato and Luffy together, dangerous combo.
How do we feel about Kaido's current state?
What do you mean?
How close to defeat is he?
He's far away.
He's far away. You're saying he's far away from defeat.
He's nowhere near. He's not even halfway done.
He's not even halfway done. How many chapters of Monkey D?
We got some crazy Conqueror's Haki shit coming up. We still got
many-
the new Gear 4 to see.
How many chapters of Monkey D's are we
We
gonna
still
get?
got a fucking Queen.
That's true.
They're gonna be fighting for a long time. This is
Kaido-
the time limit. The
true.
Momo hasn't even started to not make Onigashima fall.
Yeah. Alright.
We still need flashbacks.
Why does that ending this year?
There's going to be
What? Who's calling? Who's calling, huh?
some fucking telemarketer.
Yeah, who's some guy, alright, doesn't matter.
There's gonna be
Yeah.
a Gear 4 Conqueror's coding.
Are we seeing Lion Man?
Gear 4 Conqueror's coding Red Hawk. And Yamato's gonna be just like Ace.
Red Roku.
Bigger, better than the ultimate Red Rock.
Kong.
Kong Roku, whatever. God
whatever.
Rock. Divine Rock.
Divine
Who knows?
Rock.
Divine Hawk. The Garuda.
The Garuda. That's crazy, Eric. Winged Dragon of Ra. Coming out here.
Sure. Gum Ra.
Who knows?
Gun.
So, what do you rate this chapter, Eric?
Just all 8 out of 10, Christian.
I was going to say the same thing. Solid 8 out of 10. Quick chapter. Very
You know,
enjoyable
Momonosuke
chapter.
flying through the building. Who
What's-
said this? Bro, a creative way of everyone seeing Momonosuke.
Sure.
Also blowing apart this building. Kaido's gonna have to rebuild.
kind of very upset about
Someone's
his
gonna have to
mansion.
rebuild.
Alright,
No,
so
Kaido's.
what's going to happen to Onigashima, who knows? But what do you think about Kaido's character slowly unraveling? At least we don't get more Odin shit from Yamato now. Talking about her
A
friends.
little bit
the
more
people she's
depth.
seen.
Maybe rejecting the bloodline.
Sure.
Classic One Piece. Reject the lineage.
Reject fate. Eric? Reject fate.
Yes. Reject the fate that was fated for what you're born into.
No, Eric.
Ace couldn't do
No,
that.
Eric, of course.
Japanimation.
They love fate.
Yeah.
Everything's about fate.
Interesting how the character of Yamato is centered around the identity crisis of her father and what's going on in their situation.
Yes.
Where will that go? I wonder where that'll end up. Could it be her realizing that indeed she is Yamato, an individual that has free will and is indeed free?
Yes. Well, like we said, but when we first saw her, obvious. Right. Predictions next week. We got a more Kaido, Luffy, Yamato.
Momonosuke's
Oh,
gonna
that
do some
chapter.
dumb shit. You watch.
Momonosuke doing
Accidental borrow breaths going all over
He's
the
gonna
place.
sneeze and-
Hitting Big Mom. You know? Maybe helping out Usopp. Usopp's surrounded by gifters. The beam goes through the roof, takes out the gifters. Nonsense like that.
So you think gags nonsense next week?
Luffy and Yamato are going to be fighting, and Momonosuke is gonna be trying to do stuff, and it's gonna be a meme.
I feel like Momonosuke is gonna have to tank an attack and go into human form to get that reveal. He's gonna have to do something in human form.
There'll be a bunch of memes.
All right, get ready for Momonosuke memes. All right. Moving on to how strong is Shanks? How strong is Shanks, Eric? Every week, we come to the question of how strong is Shanks. And every week we answer, Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is the good key.
Yes.
But there are people out there, Eric, who say Kylo's the strongest. There are people out there that say Blackbeard is the strongest. Where's that third devil fruit? Who is it? There are people out there that say Mihawk's the strongest. Fraudulent. There are people out there that say Sweaty's man on the planet. Okay, he's the strongest, Eric.
Never forget.
Never forget the sweatiness. Alright, Akagami.
Akagami indeed.
Alright. There are people out there that think Dragon's the strongest. Very few people these days, Eric.
He's in the mud.
Dragon's in the mud. And the worst of them all, there are people out there that think I'm the strongest. Sad times. Alright. But every week we bring 100% genuine factual information to the table. This week's evidence. Shanks is so strong that if every nuclear bomb went off on the Earth at the same time, Eric, it would only equal to 1% of the energy released when Shanks pulses that Conqueror's Haki.
It's crazy.
So much energy, it's
That's the math for
incomprehensible.
the people.
Work it out. Work out the math. I gave you homework.
Okay.
Alright. Shanks is strongest. Shanks is the cookie. Now we're moving on to topic of the show. The Kaido damage tally. We're gonna work out what percentage Kaido is on. Alright.
What do you want to say?
Now, there's some fraudulence going on in the chat.
What's going on in the chat?
Head here by asking for subs. People reckon you look high
Me?
on that substance.
I'm good.
Right.
Who reckons that? Silvers?
Drew. I don't know. We got, we got a few people in the chat.
Anyway.
Hanging out. Topic of the show, the Kaido damage tally, Eric. Now, give the people your estimate on Kaido's. How much percent HP does Kaido have left?
I went to Twitter.
Sure.
Asked a question.
Yeah.
The consensus I'd say is around 75% HP left.
75%. So only 25%
Has been done.
has been done.
Yes.
Yeah, Eric.
Is that fair, Christian? Would you say that's fair?
We're gonna go through
The hits.
the hits,
Okay.
and you're gonna tell me how much percent damage this was.
Sure.
First, cap off the rank, the legendary Asanachi. How much damage was the Asanachi?
1%.
1%. Alright. The Inu Sulong stab. How much?
0.5.
0.5%. The Neko claw attack.
0.5%.
0.5%. So we're on 2%. Now, I'll get your opinion on this. Did this do damage? Rizo's reversal scroll.
Yes.
How much damage, Eric?
1%.
1%. Sizable, man. Equal to the Sadachi.
Big damage.
Big damage. The scroll reversal.
Yes.
So we're on 3%. Alright? Alright. Now, the Red Roku. Give me a percentage.
That's 3%.
3% for the Red Roku.
That's right.
Alright, so we're on 6%. Gonna get to 25, Eric. You better slow down. We got
Wait till we get to kid.
the Kong rifle. The Kong rifle, Eric.
Now remind me if these got like what they got a Rio.
Yes.
The Kong
Gear
rifle.
4. Luffy goes Gear 4 in the group
100%.
fight. 100%.
Yeah.
Alright.
6.5.
The Gamma Knife.
That's a percent.
A full percent. For the Gamma
4%.
Knife.
7.5.
7.5. Punk Gibson.
0.
0 damage from Punk
Yes.
Gibson. Okay. The Sonic Scythe.
0.5%.
0.5%. Rhino
That's
Schneider.
8. Rhino Schneider. 0.5%.
Yeah, Eric, you can't just keep saying 0.5%.
What do you want me to give you? 0.3, 0.4?
The Sanachi, Eric.
They had to say 1%.
Why is that one missing 6 moves?
Because it's a meme.
The Sanachi.
First of all, he got stabbed in the head by one of them.
I mean, apparently, you put all your soul into the attack.
Alright, keep going.
Kong Gatling.
That's big damage.
The Kong Gatling Rage.
It's another 3%.
So Red Roku equal to Kong Gatling.
Yeah.
But Eric, the Kong Gatling, Luffy enraged. 3 pages plus the smack at the
Plus
end.
3-0. I'll give it 3%.
3%. So what are we on? 9% or something?
10.5.
10.5. Right. The Black Rope Dragon Twister from Zolo himself.
0.5%.
0.5%.
11.
11. Injection shot. Give us a 0.
It did something.
Did something.
Minimal.
Minimal.
Minuscule damage.
So, uncalculable
He
amount of damage.
healed from that.
Nothing.
Yeah, 0.
Alright. Ashura. Surely equal to Asanachi.
3%.
3%. You're given equal to Red Rock.
Zoro's ultimate move equal to
Red Rock.
a Kong Gatling? Sure.
Okay.
I'll give it to him. 3%. That's 13. What is that? 14?
14%.
14.
Alright. The Conqueror's Haki combo Luffy unleashes on Kylo. The gut to the uppercut. When he first unlocks it. What are we thinking? 1 point each?
2% each.
2% each!
It's doing crazy damage.
That's 4.
You saw him get fucked up.
Alright, that's 4.
What are you on, 18?
18%. Kinemon's leg stab bullshit.
Nothing.
Nothing. Alright. Thunder Bagua from Yamato.
Get that at 1%.
1%. Alright.
It's 18? No, 19. 19. Yeah.
The unnamed Yamato bat swing to the face.
0.5%.
0.5%.
It's 19.5.
1.5. White Serpent.
What about the slash?
Oh, yeah, the slash.
It's 0.5%. It's 20.
Yeah, I wrote it down. I didn't say it.
20. Yeah.
White Serpent.
1%.
21%. And the Jet Culverin.
But the Conquerors.
You have to get the 25%.
That was a combo attack too, Christian.
Alright.
Let's do the whole thing. The
whole combo attack.
The whole combo 3%. So that's 23.
So, after the calculations have been run,
Yeah.
the data has been collected, actually 23% damage have done.
Correct.
Now, Eric, how do we get the other 77%
Well, the Conqueror's Haki does about 2%, Christian.
per hit? Interesting. Eric.
What about the King Kong gun?
The King Kong Gatling.
That's a big damage.
Big damage, alright? We're looking for big damage. Luffy's got to go into his new form.
Luffy's at 100%. That's a full course meal.
Full course meal, well fed.
Yeah.
Well fed buff.
Well, of course.
Alright.
He ate
so
nothing but meat.
Get that protein.
Yeah.
Was
What does the chat think about our calculations, Gucci?
Some people saying cap. Some people saying on point. All their attacks at best 5% damage to Kylo. That's a bit much. Come on, 5%.
Not quite.
All right, come on. All right. So we've got 21 on-screen hits, Eric,
Yeah.
that we know of, And I would count 4 finishing moves.
Yeah. Luffy's been doing something
Right?
off screen.
The Red Roku, the Ashura, the Kong Gatling, and the Asanachi, Eric.
That's not G. If you want to cut the Asanachi at 3%, we hit 25.
I guess. I mean, it had to do something.
I said 1%.
Okay.
That's what the Thunderdome were.
There you go.
Now, of course, this is Kaido has the healing factor, the
Sure,
mythical zone
sure.
factor, the scales.
But I think we're calculating this into the percentages.
Yes.
Right? So we need to do 77% damage to Kaido. Still. Right? We're saying new forms, Conqueror's Coding Mastery.
Sure.
That's what? Right.
How could Oda resist not doing a Borobuth clash?
Oh, it's happening.
Yeah.
Momonosuke should lose, but it's happening.
I'm sure Luffy punches Kaido in the head and his mouth blows up, you know, who knows.
So,
Let's just say 25%.
are we counting the slash the Scabbers tried to, like the combo slash that didn't open the scar? Does that count?
Yeah, sure.
The Ashura, Neko, and Inu,
It did damage. It just
Slash.
didn't do enough damage to leave permanent scar.
your Denjiro, yeah, okay. So, there's a few, I think I've left a few out.
Left a few out here and there. Let's say 25%.
Let's
So,
say 25%.
accurate.
Alright.
75%
Alright.
HP. Now, Luffy and Kaido both got the Conquerors.
Yeah.
And they're going to go to Slam Town.
Alright. Enjoy the numbers. Enjoy the calculations. Tell us what you think about the calculations, alright? Do
What's
your
the-
own calculations.
Sure, what's chat saying? Is they still saying cap?
You've got a few moves. On screen, you're creditless with this come on. I mean, you know, we're doing dumb math. We're taking this seriously. Relax, all right?
Mhm.
We're just naming all the things that did damage. All right. So there you go. All right. You gotta relax. All right. Gotta relax. Moving on to Thunderdome. We're in the Thunderdome, Eric. Now, I don't know why people keep on trying to put people up against Bartolomeo.
It's tough.
Bartolomeo versus Dorian Broggie. Now, Eric, what part of Unbreakable don't people understand?
Bardo wins this regardless. Dora
Bardo-
Broggie kind of shitty.
Dorian Broggie are kind of shitty. They lose to Mr. 3. Now, it was a sneak attack, but still, bombs. Okay. What's that about? Pinned down.
Bartolomeo has bombs.
He does. Alright. Obviously,
Do you reckon he like throws a shield at their shin and they fall over?
he just rams into their
And
shin.
they're like
They
defeated?
break their shin.
Mm-hmm.
And die of sepsis. Alright. That's what we're gonna
Pretty
say.
easy one here, Christian. Bardo
It's pretty
wins.
easy one. There's no Bardo wins. Now people are gonna say, "Oh, what about
They'll
the
probably break their-
Albert Spear?"
They'll probably break their... Well, we're giving them their weapons, but technically they're broken.
Yeah.
They'll probably break their weapons on the shield.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. So obviously, but
would they pull a hack and break their hands on the shield?
probably
Did you know Hack knows Jinbei, Christian?
Hack definitely knows Jinbei.
Yeah.
So there you go. Moving on. Well, that was the quickest Thunderdome of all time.
Easy.
Easy. Moving on to questions. Questions coming in. Leave them in the comment section. Leave them in the community tab. Leave them on Discord.
Sure.
Heaps of questions this week, Eric, and they
Yes.
all have to do
With Yamato?
Yamato, Zolo, the crew
Oni,
dynamic.
sure. People getting sweaty.
People gonna spy me, Eric.
There's a new second-hand man.
From Sly Duck. If Yamato's cuffs had sea stone in them, as the Vivica says, how did she manage to master her fruit to this degree? Well, it's that bullshit Wano fucking craftsmanship, percentage, not full sea stone, weakening stuff. We still don't know. We still don't have the scene where she ate the fruit. We don't know how long she's had the handcuffs on for. Probably some time. Maybe since childhood. We don't actually know the timeline for that.
Are they the actual handcuffs of the samurai cut? Is that what that's implying?
Well, why
were they explosive?
Why were they explosive?
Why were they seized
weird? Did she have them on when she fights Ace? Do we know that?
I can't remember.
I think she does because she explains the situation to Ace.
Right.
So yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, she would have gone out to sea with Ace.
Mm.
Okay. So
Ace
shut him on for a while.
Probably would have had a better shot.
Who knows, alright? From HarvestBarry. If Yamato is so strong, why was Kylo confident the Flying Six could capture her?
He wasn't.
Well, it's a 6 on 1. And didn't King order it?
Yeah.
King ordered it. So Kylo didn't order it. Kylo's like, where the fuck is Yamato?
Because King didn't want to do it either.
No one wants to do it. Because Yamato, second strongest.
Had the cuffs on as well at that point.
No doubt. Alright. So that's that answer, alright. From Shaggy, you might have addressed this before, but does Kid have a free win over Queen? The metal, the Magneto thing.
Probably not though.
Logically yes, but Odo could make up some bullshit where it's like it's not metal,
it's stainless steel.
It's I don't know, it's some bullshit, some alloy carbon.
So, yeah, it's actually carbon
fiber.
Fiber, some tech, sure.
Sure, I mean, theoretically yes. And why would we have addressed that before? That's why do we talk about it? I don't know. Also, he would absolutely be broken against the Pacifista army. Yeah. Alright, there you go. Although he didn't rip out the Pacifista shit in Sabondi.
Yeah.
Interesting. So maybe there's something there. Who knows? Maybe it's too violent for Oda, to be honest, but From Pyro King, what are the chances the raid fails and Shinobu ages Luffy to get a strength boost?
That's crazy.
The raid not failing. Please. Please.
We're not failing.
We're not failing.
Obviously not.
Mr. Morge's going down with the ship. We respect it.
Oda's playing every card in the book.
Every card in the book.
Every reveal.
Sure. No. Also, do you guys see Blackbeard sneaking up on Shirahoshi since Wapple snitched to Morgan's?
No.
Look, it's possible. Do I see Blackbeard with all 3 H weapons? Maybe. He's good. We all know.
How's he going to force Shirahoshi to do it?
I mean, he could just have her, Lafitte, hypnosis bullshit. Okay. There's ways to do it. There's ways.
Sure.
Alright. So, maybe. I think it could be possible. Obviously, somehow, Fishman Island has to be destroyed.
Yeah.
Unless Oda's just like, nah, the prophecy was wrong. Which would be interesting.
Hilarious.
Okay. Well, there you go. From BrinCon, when Kaido and King were stopped by Shanks, were they intimidated by the fact Shanks subjugated Rock's son, Rockstar?
Perhaps.
Got Rockstar.
Maybe they felt that presence coming from Shanks and Ben Beckman.
No doubt.
Can't handle that hockey.
No, they can't. We all know that. All right. Will that meeting be mentioned again in the story since it is relevant to this arc? It's kind of relevant to this arc. I don't know in what context.
He might see Shanks and Luffy.
He might see the Straw Hat again and start talking.
Or Luffy said something and there's like Shanks said the similar thing.
Yeah.
Maybe he repeats Shanks' line. There's no fairness in a pirate battle.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Who knows? All right. From Sky King's ears, Eric.
In the heavens.
I feel that if Luffy can combine the 2 new Haki powers of Ryo and King's coding with the speed of Snake Man, which I assume he's going to be a bit faster than Sokka Cold, also with the Future Sight, which he has managed to level up, then all together that makes Snake Man the best form for Luffy to use. Not against Kaido. I think the more power of Bound Man would be better for Kaido, to be honest.
How much power do you need?
I don't think you need speed for Kylo.
How much power do you need?
You need all the power against Kylo.
Sure. We need,
It's Kylo.
we need a gorilla man.
All right. We're not dealing with crazy future side and body morphing, warping. So I think Batman has enough speed. It's got the more power.
It is faster than Gear 2, don't forget.
Yeah. Batman's fast as fuck as well. Don't forget that. But yeah. The main problem was really power, but most of those Hakis should bridge the gap to Batman's power. Maybe even a bit more.
Yeah.
Well, it just adds it. It doesn't bridge it. It adds it on top of Batman's
Luffy had no
power.
problem with speed and base. So when
Yeah.
he conquers coding, fucking socked Kylo in the head.
Yeah. So
And was blocking the mace with the divine sandals.
the sandals, Eric. How could forget? All right. So it adds to it. It doesn't make it equal. Like if Luffy is more powerful in Bound Man, right, and he adds on shit on top, he's more that form's more powerful than the Snake Man form.
Yes.
So yeah. From Tristan Hitchens, why is everyone trying to downplay Yamato's strength? One answer, Eric. The
Agendas.
Zolo agenda will not stop.
They can't handle it.
Right? They will not stop. The Zolo agenda will never stop and can never be stopped. But they are afraid. When people are,
Let
are afraid.
me ask you this question. If she wasn't touted to join the crew,
Yeah.
would she be in the props? Because if Marco was doing this, he'd be getting the praise.
That's true.
Is it because she's going to join the crew and the Zoro Sanji fans a little bit sweaty?
Well, Sanji fans are used to this, Eric.
Sure.
This is another thing on
They're
top.
they're
The Zoro fans are not used to this. At all.
well, they got Luffy.
Well, they had a little bit with Jinbei. Alright? They had a little bit with Jinbei.
Then they got Luffy.
Then they got Luffy. But Luffy's all... You know how Luffy is.
Yeah.
Everyone just takes Luffy out of the equation when they talk about this. Alright, the crew's
Because we know he's busted.
We know. Alright. Alright. He goes on to say all the excuses, and she's clearly comparable to Luffy in terms of strength. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yamato's crazy. Alright? From Dev.
With the X Factor, who knew?
From Dev coming in with a counter opinion. Can we dial back how strong we think Yamato is? Kaido is clearly pulling a Katakuri and copying Yamato to flex. I don't necessarily know what that means. And convince her. So he's purposefully taking hits to convince her that she's not strong enough. Is that the logic?
See, Christian, this is the kind of spin we don't appreciate. This is a nonsense spin.
Also, even though Yamato is amazing, maybe Kaido bled or screams isn't real. Is it really a feat at this point? Everyone on the rooftop has done it. Well, how do we quantify our damage? It's such a bullshit take. Luffy's the Conqueror's coding punches don't bring up blood, but we know they're doing damage. You can't say because there's no blood, there's no damage. That's not how the Conqueror's coding works. It's internal damage. Now, is that a problem for Oda? Yes, it is. But Kaido flinches, Kaido reacts.
Yes.
So, damage is being done. How much damage?
We just went through it.
We just went through the calculations. So there you go. Alright. From Dr. Farewell. Do you think it is a plot hole that Yamato didn't know how to break her cuffs because she has coding? I don't think it is, but many do. Well, it's more of a psychological
You
barrier.
require Rio as well.
I mean, sure, but it's more of a psychological barrier for Yamato.
And how do you take off both handcuffs? I guess you could do it with either hand.
Yeah,
Opposite
but
hand.
I would say it's more of a psychological thing with Yamato because, she doesn't want to believe that Kaido would do this.
She also knows she can't leave anyway.
Yeah. And
She's waiting for the prophecy, so... Also, it's not confirmed that she knows Rio. Which you require.
I mean, yeah, alright, but...
To take off the cuffs, specifically. Also, it wouldn't have blown her up. Or taken off her hands either. This is the same with Sanji.
I mean, we've been through this multiple times with these exploding
Cuffs.
cuffs.
No one believes them.
No one believes them.
No one believes they're a threat.
Explosions aren't going to kill anyone. We know this. I mean, it's kind of a plot hole.
I mean,
before
sure,
this, but
Hyogoro
yeah.
would have died in the prison, but Luffy was fine.
Hyogoro wouldn't have died. I would
Okay.
have been Hyogoro would not have died.
Sure.
No, he has arm and haki.
Put around your neck.
Yeah. It's not a thing, but yeah. All right. From Dragon Slayer. Is it counterintuitive for Oda to show Kylo no selling all these attacks, considering it's gonna be a cumulative damage that's gonna explain his defeat?
Solid point.
I mean, he's flinching, he's reacting. It's not like he's not.
He was kind of on one knee getting up with his club as well.
Yeah, he's taking the hits.
I don't know what do you want, his teeth to fly out? Like,
Yeah, he's taking the hits. So, I think it's fine. I think we get the point. For BYT, has Luffy currently mastered Gift, or he's switching in and out of forms?
I've done it before.
Haki limit's still there. But is that a Haki problem?
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily a Gear 4 problem. Annoying. Still there. But he can switch in forms and shit, so he's getting better with it. I don't know about mastered.
I think the people are ready to ditch the time limit.
Just fucking ditch it. Who cares at this point? You know what I mean? From HarvestBarry, what are your thoughts of the Stone Ocean releasing monthly? I'm personally not a fan of it. Well, yeah, kind of a pain in the ass. You gotta forget what happens in between a month. You know, a month's a long time.
Sure.
I mean, you could watch it once a week. You could do that.
One episode a week.
You could do that.
If you have self-control.
Yeah, you
We
could
know
do
the
that.
animals out there
No,
don't have any self-control at all.
you know, the fans of, you know,
Japanimation.
can't can't hold themselves back.
Correct.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, bit of a weird release, but you know it mimics the manga. We have to deal with that all the time. When is part 9 coming out, Eric? When are we getting the information on part 9?
Every day.
All right, probably next year. All right.
He's gonna go on his Italy trip, Christian.
All right. For Michael J. Do you think anime episode 1000 will have a new opening? What do you think the episode 1000 announcement will be?
We should get a new opening anyway for Onigashima. You would imagine.
We kind of already do. They've updated it,
Yeah.
kind of. Yeah, we should.
Well, I think we'll get a new anime opening soon anyway. It's about time.
You reckon it'll just be like the top 100 characters
No.
doing shit?
It'll be like, this is Onigashima, and it'll have like a million spoilers in it. It'll
Yeah.
have like the Red Rocket in it and shit.
Yeah, 100%.
I like Big Red Card on the rooftop
The Zoro
with like
deflect.
all the with the supernova shot in there as well.
Will Zoro be
and-
deflecting the ocean sovereignty?
Yeah, maybe not, but there'll be a bunch of shit.
Alright, there you go.
They'll have like Momo transforming.
Yeah. How much damage did the ocean sovereignty do to Zoro?
140%.
There you go. There it is. Right? From Yogita.
You know what it was? You know, Christian, a very specific reference. I don't know if people are going to get it, but you know in WoW, how like a boss does crazy damage. It's like some guy like life gripped him out of the damage, and the guy triggered like cheat death, and the healer's just spamming the shit out of him.
He still died.
And he still dies. After he does his combo move.
He does get the battle res though.
Yeah.
He does get the battle res. So there you go. Very specific World of Warcraft commentary, but there you go. From Yogita.
And then people are like, yo, you tanked that.
Yeah. From Yogita. Do you guys think that Luffy can beat Kylo right now? Because even in Gear 4 Snake Man with the Conqueror's coding, it's not having much effect. Kylo is just taking all the damage. It doesn't look like it has much effect on him.
I don't know.
Why are people saying it has no effect?
There's blood, there's white eyes, he's flying back.
He's a big boy. He's going to take a lot of hits.
No, there's a lot to go. We've got a combo fight still going
Combo fight, all right? From Charlie Katakuri. Any ideas how the defensive ability Yamato actually works? Looked like she shed her skin or something like
Some
that.
kind of candy armor, sand armor situation.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a snow armor.
Some kind
Or
of ice shield.
armor. Yeah, that's what I think it is. But we'll wait and see. From Petra. I'm off topic, but come on, why Odin needed to nerf Captain Mid, also known as Captain Kid?
He didn't nerf him.
Like, he was always struggling. Why the voodoo doll shit? Love you, Eric. I guess the voodoo doll shit kind of nerfs him. If he just keeps
It's
getting
more of a
stabbed.
Firefly Kid Hawkins situation
Sure, but
than a nerf.
yeah. From Matt Tagator, what if Nami somehow stops Onigashima from falling, uses the flame clouds as some sort of manipulation with Zeus? What do you think about that?
Interesting. I don't know how
Maybe.
that would work.
But I think it's Momonosuke's role and job to protect Wano.
Yes.
So it'll probably be Momonosuke. We're going to build Momonosuke's legend.
Where are these Frankie weapons? How much damage is that going to do?
100%. The anti-Kaido weapons.
The anti-Kaido weapons.
Right. What if Frankie's going back to the Sunny to set up the anti-Kaido weapons?
Perhaps.
What if that's Frankie's
It's
move?
possible.
From Tom, any idea of other characters part of the Oni race? Moria, maybe Hannibal, maybe. Yeah, we went through it, but yeah.
What about the little guy with the flute? Little
From
imp
Be Fell
guy.
Down.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about that.
Okay.
All right. For Bushido Brown, obviously Kaido's holding back against Yamato here. It's
what do you-
obviously.
How many times do you have to say, I'm trying to kill you?
It's all there, black and white, clear as...
He's beating her to a pulp on the ground, enraged.
She's been fighting him longer than anyone else and going on the way thinking that only people are able to override Kaido for that long and not die are Emperors, Mihawk, Boa, and possibly Dragon. Oh, wait for...
Boa.
But okay, bomb Boa hype, alright? If the Flying Six said it would be tough, but on a possible...
The Flying Six are memes.
Are you aware the Flying Six have massive egos? Are we just going to ignore the character of these people? You can't use that.
And she had sea stone cuffs at that point, apparently.
Use...
She one-shot ulti. The people with sea stone cuffs on, apparently.
She's fighting Kaido. 1v1. Getting hits.
Get it in your head. She's
Defensive
stronger than Zoro.
feats.
Crazy feats.
There's nothing to say.
Tanked the Thunder Bagua. Tanked the
Bagua.
Thunder Bagua.
There you go.
That's crazy defensive feat right there.
Yep. From Gather. How strong is Yamato with Enma?
About as strong as Luffy with Enma. Luffy with Enma.
Yeah, then he goes and say, will Luffy already be parking with Enma? Yes.
Well, Yamato would have the advantage because she has the knowledge of applying Conquerors as weapons.
To what? But what about the sword, Eric? The mystical sword, the sword.
Oh, sure.
I think all weapons are just called swords
give
at this point.
Give Yamato Enma.
There's an SBS question asking if Kaido's club is a Mato.
Unless he says no, it's not.
Sword, but it is a sword. But he's Oda
He
says
didn't
it's
know,
a
so
sword.
it has no rank. It's not a sword.
But Oda didn't say it's not a sword. Therefore, it has a rank. He just said no rank. But if Kaido was to leave it, it would instantly gain notoriety. So any weapon is on this list.
Perhaps.
We got Kaido's glaive percento thing.
You mean white bits?
Yeah, white bit. What did I say? Yeah, but any weapon can be on this.
Listen,
Katakuri spear,
Mole.
not a sword. A spear is not a sword, but on the list. So maybe there's something going on there.
Okay.
Maybe world's strongest swordsman actually means world's strongest weapon master.
Sure.
Maybe.
Kaido not a clubman though.
Kaido's not a clubman, alright?
He's just a killing machine.
Kaido's not a true clubman,
Right.
alright? But there you go. Do you guys think Yamato can make Shanks bleed? Shanks doesn't bleed. What does it mean?
Almost blasphemous question.
Almost blasphemous question. But there you go. From John Lee, would you rather have 2 extra pages of the sweet One Piece crack instead of these useless cover pages? I mean, I don't think that's an equivalent exchange. You're not getting 2 extra pages
Right.
for one drawing. I don't know about that one, Chief. You're maybe getting one panel.
Sometimes there are stories on them.
Yeah, but it's one panel. You're not getting 2 pages of content for one panel.
Yeah.
That's not how that works. If it is how it works, then yes. But I doubt it. From Dart, do you think Bardock would have enjoyed the last few chapters that's been happening?
Shout out
Andre,
Bardock.
shout out Bardock, shout out Andre. What's the blood?
Where's the man gone?
Well, he's disappeared, Eric. Maybe he'll return one day.
He was, maybe he's off the boat.
I think he's off the One Piece boat, Eric. He
needed that blood. He wanted that murder.
He wanted that death. He wanted that blood.
Kinemon stabbed through the chest.
But maybe not dead, Eric.
Who knows?
Kiku dead? We're gonna say she's dead?
The Rain Rocker went through Kinemon's skull.
That is
and
true.
weapons.
That is true.
So,
Yeah. Kinemon and Kiku are probably dead. Ashura Doji, I don't know, probably not. But there you go. From Itachi, I think this is the last question. Is this the last question? Yes. When Kaido said Luffy isn't Joy Boy, exactly what was he expecting Joy Boy to be? Just someone who could challenge him to a fight or something more?
something like that.
Again,
Christian's
my
grand
theory that Kaido chose Wano so he could fight Joy Boy, the strongest man ever to live, and fulfill his great death prophecy that he wants so badly. Because we can't forget the
Do you
introduction.
think now could be some kind of Oni race nonsense that he's doing?
I think the only culture is that of the Viking culture, the great death, the Valhalla, the
Perhaps.
that kind of concept. So I think that's got more to do with it, and more to his feelings about humans and why he feels so comfortable with.
What's the chances of Kaido being enslaved and then escaping and joining the rocks?
Pretty high,
Yeah.
but that's Boa's fucking backstory. We'll
That's a
get
lot of
that.
people's backstory, okay.
Kaido, basically just this is him justifying why he feels like he could just enslave humans.
And, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's a little bit more depth there
All right,
than just I'm an Oni, I can do what I want.
it's my birthright.
Sure.
All right, there you go. There it is. Another chapter in the bag. Next week, no chapter. We'll figure something out.
We had a
For the
good
people.
run.
We had a good run. 4 chapters. Crazy. All right. Shanks is the strongest. Shanks is Go King.
Subscribe to the channel.
Oh, yeah. Subscribe to the channel. You know. All right, good night.